Hey guys, good morning. Saturday morning, 8 a.m. I always thought, hey, I would love to do a live stream TV show on Saturday mornings. I used to be on TV, used to do daily radio for many, many years back in Indianapolis. So, hey, I like this. Maybe I like it a little too much. I don't know. You tell me. But thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you get into the chat. And I'm going to just say hi. And that would be great for you to do that. Say hi. And if you have any questions, you want to bounce off of anything, I'd be happy. I've got the MLS up, the RogerHolloway.com up. I want to talk about some new lots today. Now, I just dropped a video like 4 minutes ago about Wingate, which is yes, that is a college here in the area. Hey, Gary, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Where are you from, Gary? What's Guy? What city are you in, Guy? Where are you from? Yeah, Wingate University is nearby, but Wingate is a plan that Pulte really likes. It's very popular. I shot the model the other day down in Indian Land at Queensbridge and Denver, NC. Okie dokie, man. So you've already moved here, it sounds like, huh? And there's a shadow. Okay. Hello. Thank you. Where are you from? Hey, tell me where you're from in the chat. When you say hi, give me your first name and where you're from. It'd be helpful. So guys, so the Wingate is a very cool plan. They have it down in Queensbridge, but there's only one lot left there. Indian Land, South Carolina, just south of Ballantyne. But this new development that's opening up, new lots today, opening up at Castleford Reserve. And so they got some new lots. They're right here. And, there's a model, then there's 3 lots, 1, 2, and then 3 in the model. Now, I was there yesterday, and the video that I just dropped, you can watch it when we get off, will take you through that Wingate. So I toured the model home in Queensbridge the other day, posted that, and I said, build it in Castleford Reserve for walkability to Waverly. If you don't know about Waverly, pull up Google Maps and just type in Waverly, Charlotte, NC. Right across the street is Ray Farms. This is an area that I live in. It is just a really great area to live in. And a lot of people like walkability, like Tracy. I think you're working with Rodney. The lots are releasing today at noon. It's kind of interesting. It seems like had a really good conversation with my broker partner, Chris Nordyke, yesterday about, builders now starting to sort of auction off or kind of release lots in a way that, builds, there's one builder that I'm not real fond of, and they do that. They herd you in. I'm from Congo. I want to have you show us the Melwood. Okay, good. Perfect. So, did you ever buy anything up there in Denver? I'm not sure. We have a Denver, North Carolina, by the way. So 485 Providence Road North off of NC's, what is that? Exit 16 is NC 16 going up towards Trilogy and Imagery. And that's Denver, NC, not to be confused with that other one, the lesser known one. I'm all over the map, guys. I love being live, by the way. And I'm trying out Saturday mornings. I hit like a couple, 3 times, and there'll be a replay. But so my partner Chris, he and I were talking about how builders are releasing lots strategically. Now that's how this one builder I'm not real fond of. They send out postcards, million postcards. They herd you in on a Saturday morning, and they have kind of like a feeding frenzy. There's a lot of psychology. I like the Denver area, Guy. I really do. And the dirt is less expensive there, on the the left side or the west side of Lake Norman, as opposed to the east side of Lake Norman, with some exceptions. But I really do like the Denver area. Lots of development going on there, and the prices are real reasonable. I like it because you come down to NC 16. It's a really nice little drive. You got Riverbend right there at 485 and NC 16. Now, what's funny is NC 16, starts in the center of city, and it comes down south to where I'm talking about today in Castleford. NC 16 Providence Road comes down south and goes all the way to Waxhaw. NC 16 from uptown Charlotte goes northwest as Brookshire Boulevard, and then right there at 485 up there on the way up to Denver, it's also 16. Now from right there at 485 and NC 16, just pull it up on Google Maps. How Brookshire Boulevard just turns into NC 16. That's a nice drive. NC 16 Imagery is a couple miles up. But right there at 45, there's a new Honeywell. You know, they're relocating here. I think it's their optical fiber optics. Got a big building there. I'm not fond of the townhome people there. I don't even want to call their name, but I keep my ear to the ground, you know, try to get a feel. But, you know, you've got that chicken salad Chicks restaurant. You've got Freddy's Hamburgers. There's a big Walmart right on the other side, Chick-fil-A, etc. But if you go up NC 16, Denver, basically area, that's where you get to Trilogy. It's about 10 miles up, but you cross over the water, which is Mountain Island Lake. Hey, I'm answering that because, hey, Scotty, where's Jack? Jack, they're calling for you, man. I thought about propping him up there, Scotty, up on my wife's desk so you can see him in the back. If he's here, he's right here. And very often in the morning about this time, I'm working, and he comes up and puts his nose right up under my hand so I can't use my mouse. So I'll rub him a little bit, and then I'm done, but he ain't done. So he'll come up. And so, hey, Jackie, come. Let's see here if we can get him here. You won't be able to see him, but at least it'll be fun to have him here. Scotty, where are you at, man? What city are you in? So I really wanted to talk about this, and I'm happy to. I'll talk about whatever you want. Ashzar. I'm going to say Ashar. What are your thoughts about Pineville area? I love Pineville. Oh, Chadwick, man, that's great. That's David Weekley, baby. Pineville is a very cool little town. You know, we have a number of small towns surrounding, and I go like this. It's the 485. Where you at, player? 485 goes around Charlotte, just like a clock dial. That's where I think of it. Pineville's down here about 7:30 on the clock dial. I love Pineville. And out of all the little towns around, that is one of the ones with a great little downtown area, a little main street, it's charming, some restaurants, coffee shops, etc. And being close to that, again, Chadwick, there, you're walkable to Scotty, you're in New Jersey. Cool. 732 area code, I bet. Hey, good morning, Corey. Wonder where you're from, man. So Pineville's a great little town. That is a great little development. We'd love to be your buyer's agent. By the way, that's the name of the game, guys. If you already have an agent, that's fine. If you don't, I've got 4 really great agents on my roster. You can see them in the description with a video to say hi to them. And you need to name one of those agents from ProStead Realty if you reach out to the builder either online, you know, or you go in to see them. But yes, we love David Weekley Homes, one of the builders that we really love. We love most of the builders. They're just a few knuckleheads out there. So that's that, right? All right, so where am I? All right, so we got lots down at Castleford Reserve, 485 up to Denver area up that way is up and coming, developing, new land being released all the time. Got Canopy Creek up there with Meritage. You've got Trilogy Lake Norman. There's a new D.R. Horton right next to Trilogy Lake Norman. In fact, that land, the farm at Ironside, was originally supposed to be part of Trilogy Lake Norman. Looking at a home in the community. Hope that we can help you. Infinite Abzu. What places in the Huntersville Olmsted community in? What phase? How many phases are left? Enjoy the videos of Charlotte. Okay, thanks, Corey. I'm all over the map, but Infinite, I'll get to you here in just a second about Olmsted. Interesting you asked. I had a conversation about that yesterday with the regional sales manager. So got 4 agents. You need to identify one. If you already have an agent, that's fine. We're happy to serve you. I'm glad you're a subscriber to the channel. If you don't have one, make sure that you pick one off of my roster and give them their name. And we don't have a contract from Moscow. Can you believe that? Man, I'm going to tip the cup here to Moscow. Jack the Real Estate Dog's cup from Moscow. Wow. I wonder what time it is there. I know I get viewers from all over. Even from Harlem. It's one of my favorite mugs right there. So all over the map. I'm going to get back to Olmsted. But Pineville, yes, we love it. And you need a buyer's agent to help you through the nuances. If you didn't see my video about a week ago, it really broke my heart. I did 2 in a row because my heart was broken about a guy that reached out, his wife reached out, and they were already looking at a neighborhood, which happened to be a Lennar neighborhood. With Lennar especially, make sure you give them a name, any of them really. But this guy wanted to use Rodney Jones, my #1 guy, and because he had already been to Lennar and went in there and made contact, and we were not involved yet. See, I think this is so wrong of the builders. I really ranted on it on a couple of videos about a week ago. You see my picture on the front. Don't make this huge mistake was one of them. And basically, this guy wanted Rodney's expertise, but Lennar said, we're not going to pay him. Well, Lennar's already paying pretty badly on to be built anyway, Lennar. Hello. So anyway, he's speaking in Russian now. Dude, I can, you can go on to rogerholloway.com and you can click. Let me do that real quick here. I'm live streaming. Maybe this is entertaining for you, maybe not, but there's a flag on rogerholloway.com and you can go and pick. I don't even, you'll be able to, let's see. Yeah, you'll be able to Chinese, Italian, Russian. You go on and click that Russian flag at rogerholloway.com. To my friend from Russia, click the flag on rogerholloway.com and there, you can click it in Russian and you can search in Russian. But I still don't know what time it is. But anyway, that's fine. I'm glad you're here. Really cool. So I'm just curious what time it is, though. I guess I could Google that. All right, man, I'm all over the map, but I love it. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. We got a little community here. There's Alexis. Thank you. What about Mountain Glen, Knott's Builders? Love Knott's Builders, Alexis, and it was great chatting with you yesterday. If you type Alexis in my YouTube search bar, you should be able to see her video. She is an amazing. I'm going to see if I can do that. There's amazing search capabilities in my YouTube search bar. All right, no channel. I don't have that. So just click on the playlist tab and click on the Realtor Reviews, Charlotte Realtor Reviews, and you get to meet her. Anyway, let's see here, Alexis. Yeah, so Knott's Builders is a great local builder. I know Mr. and Mrs. Knott's. There's a great, but I'm not sure, since I know you and helped you buy that house in South Carolina, I'm not sure that's got your name on it. But Rodney will be glad to show it to you, and I appreciate that. Hey, Jack, what do you think you can show me in Melwood, Lennar, and Denver? I was trying to move there. For my first question is, do you have a buyer's agent? And I'm going to get snarky here, but I'm going to write that down. And let me tell you, let me just be really, let me grab a pen here. Let me be real honest with you about that, for instance, Guy, and that's good. I'm going to make a note. Man, I'm all over the map. I got 3 or 4 things in my head right now, including lots. If you want to buy in Castleford Reserve, make sure I get back to that and you get signed up, because there's a lot released today. They only have 3 lots, and I want to talk about them. I got some stuff to show you. All right, so that's a great question, Guy. And so Alexis, did I answer you? What about, yes, I answered yours. Hi from Moscow, looking at building a townhome in the community. So that's all good. I hope that you'll let us be your buyer's agent. Make sure you identify. All right, so Guy asked me, what about Melwood in Denver? So here's my rub, guys. About a year ago, I sold a spec in a Lennar neighborhood, and they paid 3%. 3% is the right number, by the way. Some of them are offering 2.5%, but when you start dipping below that, like Fielding Homes and Dan Ryan just went down to 2.25%. Really, at some point, I'm trusting God for my income. But when a builder starts inching down like that, 2.25%, really, I used to really love you, Fielding Homes, when you were owned by Crescent. Now, when Sumitomo bought you, I don't love you so much. And because, again, I don't know. And here's my reasoning. And I'm saying that because of Lennar. On a to be built, the next house I sold in there, they only paid me 2%. No, that was a model home that I sold for a lease back. Those are hard buyers to find. But shout out to Robert in New York. Guess what, guys? 2%? Really? That's saying to us that you don't really need us. I know I'm ranting again, but you're asking a good question. I really want to answer that, Guy. Hey, by the way, I'm not Jack. Are you asking Jack? Jack's just, he's just window dressing, man. You knew that, right? He's just my companion. I get to hang out with and drive his convertible. So here's where I'm going with that. We're going to do what's best for you. And if you want to buy from Lennar, then we're going to help you with that. However, when they're starting to offer 2, so I think this way, and I shouldn't call some other names, but here's why you're not seeing many Lennar videos these days. When I wake up in the morning and I decide where I'm going to go shoot, I look at the MLS, I see what's going on, my ears to the ground, I'm talking to the agents that I work with, and we're doing trending stuff. I'm listening to people that are that are calling, and that's kind of the best way, guys. Call me 704-345-3400. Call me. But here's what I'll tell you. The reason I wake up in the morning and I don't go out of my way to shoot Lennar, now I'll probably shoot that for you, Guy. Now you are, did you say you're here? You're here in town? Obviously then you've probably already been over there. And guess what? So Guy, yeah, you're here in Denver. And so you've already been over there. You walked in there and you didn't put my name down or Rodney Jones' name down. Guess what? We probably are not going to be able to help you in there unless you write us a check for our services. And that's what broke my heart. I'm going to go look at the name of this one video. That's what broke my heart about this guy that I told his story, that he wanted to buy a Lennar home, but because he had already been in there and then reached out to us. Yeah, your first phone call should be to me, is on the cover of that one. Moving to Charlotte, NC, here's your first big step. Your first phone call should be to me. That's a 5-minute video worth watching. Relocating to Charlotte, we'd love to help you. That's a good one to watch. But there's one more posted a week ago. It's called About Ready to Buy. Don't miss this Roger rant. And on the thumbnail, it says, don't make this huge mistake. And here's why it matters. All right. About Ready to Buy. Don't make this, don't miss this Roger rant. You could probably just type rant into the search bar. Let me see if that works. Type rant. Yeah, I got a bunch of rants, don't I? It's the third rant if you type rant in. So when I wake up and think about going to shoot videos, I'm not loving Lennar right now because, they're not loving us. You're loving me now, Jerry. You're loving me now, Jerry. And if you want to buy a Lennar house, we'll help you. There's no doubt. However, when I wake up and think about going out to shoot, I'm thinking about like yesterday. I went to Pulte. I went over here yesterday. Not only did the sales guy appreciate what we're doing, he's a new guy in town. Last week, he was sitting out at Southstone in Stallings, and I just talked to him on the phone, and somebody walked in, and they said, we know about Southstone because of Roger Holloway's videos. I don't think I know those people. Maybe they have another agent. If not, hope they'll call me today. But that guy was blown away, new to town, new sales agent. He was blown away the breadth of the impact that we're making. And for that couple at Southstone, I was the procuring cause. I got them to go in. They just didn't call me. They didn't reach out. So here's what I'm telling you. If you go anywhere, call anybody online, always give them a name. Guess what? We don't have a contract, so you're not obligated to use Rodney Jones or Denise O'Farrell or Donnie Morrison, he's a U.S. veteran, or Chris Nordyke. Wow, what a great agent Chris Nordyke is. And in the description, you can see videos of each of them so that you can meet them. So you don't have a contract with us. It's no harm, no foul to you if you meet Rodney Jones and don't like him. That's okay. But you need to let that builder know that you have an agent. That's really important. So I know I'm ranting. So the guy from Russia is saying he loves the USA. Me too, player. I love the USA. I love my country. And so do you sell new homes that are not in developments with no HOA? Of course. Scotty, we have access in the MLS, and you have access on RogerHolloway.com to search for anything new, anything old. Yes, absolutely. And so if we set up a search for you, we could set up a search that has no HOA. And Scotty, I'm trying to remember where you are, because that was, let me see if I can figure out where you are again. If you're out of town, where's Jack? Where's Jack? Scotty, where are you at, man? Tell me what city. Oh, you're in New Jersey. Thank you. So let's just say you're in New Jersey and you find something on RogerHolloway.com or say Denise is sending you some properties with no HOA. Ask me to go shoot it. If it's new construction, I can typically get in and do a video most of the time. If it's resale, then one of those agents can do a FaceTime with you or do a private video with you, but we'll help you from a distance. We like to give you a reason to get in the car, to come down, make the 10, 12-hour drive so you can buy. Stuff is hot here now, guys. Stuff is hot, as evidenced by this new lot released today at Castleford Reserve. Stuff is hot. Chris Nordyke testified to that yesterday on the phone. Stuff is hot. It's going fast. It's going good. So yes, we can help you with video like today. If you told me today, hoping to grab a lot and build in 2022, I'm going to speak to that infinite. So we can help you with video from a distance. Now I'm going to speak to Olmsted. Again, when I was out here yesterday, this is one of the reasons I've shot 2 or 3 videos of Pulte stuff this week. A few years ago, I wasn't loving Pulte so much. And they fired some people, got a new guy in as the president, and things changed. It's like James Brown sang in that song, Funky President. I want to be the mayor so I can change some things around here. So they brought in Steve Francis, new mayor, new division president. And so now when I went there yesterday working with this new agent, his boss was there. Now I've known her name for a long time, but she was so kind to me and so informative. I'll give you a little heads up, 55 plusers. I didn't find this out till yesterday from her, the manager, but there is a new, and I'm going to talk about Olmsted. There is a new 55 plus, a new Del Webb coming to Belmont, North Carolina. Unbelievable. Wow. A new Del Webb. That's huge news. So when I know more, you'll know more. So stand by for that. It takes time to get that dirt moving, get the curbs and the gutters and the sewers in, get the land graded, etc. But you'll know about it here, and would love to help you about that. All right. So Infinite. Pulte Homes in Olmsted. You want to buy in 2022. Here's the thing. I'm hoping to grab a lot and build in 2022. That's an interesting perspective. Here's the deal. You can't grab a lot and build, a year and a half from now. When you're ready to buy, that's the key. And the only way to reserve now a lot is to buy a house. That's basically, we might be able to get you a couple of days to think about it. But when you grab a lot, you're buying a house. Why? Because that puts urgency on it for them, but they got money and invested. So they want to sell. So they're going to create some kind of urgency with that, as well as keep their cash flow going. Here's what I'll tell you that I found out yesterday about Olmsted. Really great question. In my mind, I don't get up there that much. I live south, but I will go for you. Infinite, tell me what city you're in right now, if you don't mind. Where are you? So if you said to me, hey, I'm in Seattle and I will go and I would like to know okay, you're in Charlotte. So you're driving up there anyway. You're already going up there. You know about it. You know probably more than me today. But let's just say that there's a model or a spec that's going up and you want me to demonstrate that for you. First of all, we'd love to be your buyer's agent. When I do things for people, I do them for you, trying to earn your business, but I also do them for my community of future Charlotteans that are subscribers to my channel. And if you're not, hopefully you'll subscribe, like, share, etc. But Infinite, you probably know more and you like it and love it. I'm going to get up there soon to look around, because this is what I found out. And you may have already found this out from the sales agent that's up there right now. I'm going to look it up real quick. They move around a lot, right? They move around a lot. They move these agents around a lot for their own reasons. If they're selling, they might move to a place that's not selling. So that's probably Marianne up there. Tell me if that's right in the chat, if Marianne's still there. So here's the thing. Last time I was up there, it seemed like, again, wow, but you never know when there's another phase coming, right? And I got the impression yesterday from this manager that they're going to be there another year or two. So you could be good, Infinite, but the prices are going to go up, right? Lumber has tripled. Windows have been difficult to get. My folks that just moved from Huntersville down here, we got a house going up in Weddington, and the windows were delayed. Hadn't heard that before. That put off the closing date. So we don't know, going through the current crisis, what's going on, but there can be delays. It could take a little bit longer, but when the lots are released that you want, we can always ask for a heads up on all that. I think I'm gonna go maybe just another few minutes. And so when stuff is available, we'll go and do the research, especially if you're out of town. But if you're here in town, we like to do it with you. If you're from out of town, we can do it on your behalf with you. And again, the element, this is one of the reasons I'm not showing houses anymore. My team are the ones that are doing it, because I'm out shooting videos every day. So I'm posting every day. I think you noticed that. This week I went live, I think 3 times. I'm loving this, by the way. Why? I don't know. I used to be on the radio for 10 years. I'd get up in the morning and I'd do the morning show back in Indianapolis on WTLC Indianapolis. And I love that. So this is kind of fun for me, and I can do it whenever I want. So if you're just clicking on, it looks like I got a few new people. Let me know who you are in the chat. All right. So hopefully I answered that for you, Infinite, about Olmsted and Huntersville. Probably a year or two. No promises on that. But I don't know what 2022, what's different about that for you. And think about that. If it's going to be, 2022, there'll be new plats available and stuff that we don't even know about. Thanks, 10-4 Infinite. Hey, you're very welcome. You are very welcome. So, Great Music 357. Now, I'm encouraged. I'm interested about that Great Music because I'm a musician too. I've got a gold record on my wall. It's the story behind that. If you go to RogerHollowayStory.com, you can see some of my videos about some of my music stuff. RogerHollowayStory.com. It's all personal, private, just me growing up in the 60s and 70s. So looking to buy and reserve at Northreach. Expected call back from Rodney Jones. Uh-oh. All right, so great. If you could shoot me an email if you don't mind, or text 704-345-3400, because I'm looking at your handle. I don't know who you are, but if Rodney didn't call you, I'm right on that, definitely for sure, and reserve. And so my text is 704-345-3400. You can text me there, tell me your name and phone number and email. And if you want to do something this weekend, let me know and we'll figure it out. If not, Rodney, I hate to tell you this, he got on his Harley Davidson and went to the Blue Ridge Parkway yesterday. I hate you, Rodney Jones. The Blue Ridge Park. That's what happens when you live in Charlotte. You can go to the beach. My wife went to the beach with a girlfriend yesterday, an old anesthesia girlfriend. She's at the beach. Rodney's in the mountains. This is why you want to be here. The fall, think about that, man. But I apologize to you, and we will definitely get on that. Just to let me know when, if you want to do it this weekend, or if you want to wait until the first of the week. Thank you so much for letting me know that. That right there is a reason that I'm going to write down that handle too. A reason that we should be doing that. I drove down from Maryland. Okay, so you were here. All right. Well, I will definitely. You're from Maryland. Okay. Well, if you give me your information now, if there's a house out there, Great Music, that you got your eye on, you want to let me know about that. And I will go and shoot a video for you. I'll shoot the neighborhood for you. You let me know how I can serve you with video, and we'll definitely, and what your time frame is, and we'll do that for sure. I appreciate that. Yeah. All right. So the reserve at Northreach. Now, so some of you know or don't know if you've been here. Great Music. I wonder if you noticed that Northreach feels like it's in the Palisades, but it ain't. It's a nice plat that's right next to the Palisades, and we love Taylor Morrison, by the way. Hey, Tom, I see that. Thanks. Okay, I'm going to comment on that. And so Northreach is part of the Palisades. And by the way, you go out to 49 Tryon and you take about a left for about a mile. You probably discovered that the Buster Boyd Bridge, man, you can, if you're boat type people, lake people. But just a week or so ago, I took the liberty of having lunch out there at Papa Doc's Shore Club, right there on the water. My. So if you're at Northreach at the Palisades, if you want to live in the Palisades, we'd love to help you with that. And we'd love to help you with all of that. There's some new luxury properties in there right by the tennis club there. Ask me about that if you're ready to buy. So good choice down there. We do love Taylor Morrison. Now, Tom just bought a Niblock home. Wow. Are we loving Niblock? We're loving Niblock. Rodney's got a Niblock home going up. Where's that? Denise has got a Niblock home going up for YouTube subscribers. Niblock's a great local brand. And Tom says, thanks for all you've done for our family. Now you're going to make me cry. You're about ready to make me cry, young man. And I feel so blessed to be able to have helped you get to the finish line on that. And wait till you see my closing gift that I'm going to put in your hands at 3:00 today. Wait till you see it. That's going to make you cry. You're going to like it. So you're very welcome. Great folks, man. I meet some great people. Well, I don't want to belabor all this. Here's what I'll tell you. If for some reason Castleford Reserve has been on your radar, they've got a protocol. They've got an algorithm that they're doing at noon today. And basically they've got 3 lots. One of them is $14,000. You got the base price where it says from the 400s. You know what that means, right? Yeah, from the 500s, because you got a base price, then you got a lot premium. And then you've got your structural options, sunroom or luxury bath or whatever. And then you've got all your selections that you pick, your cabinets, your flooring, and all that. So the price, that's why it's from the 500. So that's going to be in the 500s there for sure. The model is about ready to be open, but one lot's $14,000, one lot's $19,000, and one lot's $40,000. So I asked Josh yesterday, why is that one lot $40,000? And he very calmly and coolly said, here they are right here, by the way. he very calmly and coolly said, because that one backs up to this wooded area right here. And so let me show it to you on a green map. So that one right there, this is reversed. That one backs up to this common open space. So that one's 40 grand. Now, spend the money if you can, because you'll enjoy it for a long, long time. Hey, good morning, Alonzo. Morning to you guys. Hope you're well. So that's why it happens. And if you're interested in that, if you're a buyer in the 520 to 580 range and you're ready to go now and you want to move in 6 to 8 months and you want to be walkable to Waverly, that's what's so amazing. Castleford Reserve is walkable to Waverly. Whole Foods, right? Tez Montana Grill, we eat there all the time. Meet clients there all the time. Via Roma, a great Italian local restaurant. Co, the little noodle shop. The Porter's House Steak, great local restaurateur. So all of that and much, much more. Viva Chicken. So if that's on your radar, maybe you're already a recipient of that email, but lots are going fast. And sometimes, in the resale, I'm going to sign off here in just about a minute. In the resale, you'll find that bidding wars on properties. 3 or 4 of my agents, all of them this week out showing some resale, really good, but it's not that easy to buy. And I've always loved new construction because the builders stay ahead of the lots. But even though Pulte's got 44 lots here, they're going fast, supply and demand. So guys, I'd love to help you. My cell number is 704-345-3400. This will play as a replay, a restream. We call it live stream, restream. But I'm at 32 minutes almost. I don't want to go much longer than that. Let me know, text, email, share, like, whatever. If you want me to do this, subjects you want me to cover, but I'm liking Saturday morning and enjoying it as it comes. So thanks so much, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Appreciate it.